Today I wanted to play with the new Sweet Baby thin cuts and stamp set from the new book, which is the wee elephant. Just isn't he adorable? So I've just cut out here some wee bits of white layering and black. So the top layer is 2.75 by 4.25. The black layer is 3 by 4.5. So I'm just layering them up here so I can run them through the thin cut. It does go through the thin cut nicely with two bits there. So here I am just going to stamp onto the white cardstock, just showing you can do it either way around, but if I stamp him this way I'm getting the position of where I want him in the wee bit of the white cardstock, so he's not out of position, so he's going to be right in the middle there. So I'm just going to stamp him up there. I think I was going to stamp him up there and then I changed my mind. I run this one through the thin cut first. Yep, so I've changed mine there. So I've run it through the thin cut. I'm going to run it through now so you can see I'm just positioning on top of that there, slightly out of camera view. I have got a magnetic plate, but for some reason I think my B plate is a bit warped, so it's not picking up that magnetic cling very well. I have to relook at that. So I've cut that out of the two layers of the black and the white, and then I'm just positioning the other wee white mask at the wee bit of paper in behind. So I'm sitting in behind, so it's sort of square positioned again. So then I'm just sitting the thin cut straight into where it's already previously cut out, and it clicks in quite nicely, so you can get a good guide there. So I've got that one out, and this way I'll be able to stamp on that one. So I'll be able to show you that it's easy. Some people prefer to stamp and then run through the thin cut, and other people like to go through the thin cut and then stamp. So I've got two of the wee elephants there. And I'm just looking at which top layer I'm going to do, and I'm going to do some inking on there. I haven't got the blush cardstock, so I'm using the new ink blots and the Bashful colour ink onto the elephant there, so it's giving him the nice pink there. So it's just giving a texture with those nice ink blots. There's a few different ones there. So the solid one I put onto the elephant, and then the other one has got a bit more spacing around the splatter, so I've just sort of done that on the top layer there. And then I've gone over with the elephant on that one as well. So one of them is a stamped image where I've got the elephant outlined, and the other one isn't, so I've got the pink on him, and then I'm going to go through and stamp on that one in a minute. So that's a good thing to just test which way you like to sort of stamp, then thin cut, or thin cut and then stamp. Some people's eyes work better one way and not the other. So it's always good to have a go and try it out. And I've come along and I'm just going to stamp on the little sentiment onto that one as well. And I've got that out of another stamp set. And the thin cuts of the wee tags. Aren't they just adorable? So I will, in my comments, I will link the stamps that I've used here today. So the new little ones from Mini Congratulations stamp set. And with the wee thin cuts of the tags, we've got gorgeous wee corresponding stamp sets that go with them as well. And the one I've used today is from the stamp set I Made This. Just with that wee XO. Cute. and also stamp the wee circle from the actual set with the wee elephant. And it just says sweet on it, the wee circle, and I used the circle thin cut, the smallest one there, to cut that out. It fits perfectly. Now with the shaker card, I like to just do a bit of fun foam, so once again putting that template over, so I can put the wee thin cut in. Sorry, that's out of screen or camera shot. So I've just laid him in again so I can see where I've cut. So I cut the foam, fun foam slightly smaller than the white layer, just so it sits in between. It's a pink one. I've run out of my white, but you don't actually see it. So when you sort of layer it all up, I think I had to actually undo it, but I put the acetate in behind. Also, I've got the foam there. Maybe I've pulled it all off. Let's have a look. I think I put it down and then sat there and looked at it. No, I need to put the acetate behind the first layer, and then, yep, looking at it, and I've pulled it apart. So you need to put the acetate in behind the first layer. Yeah, you can see I've looked and thought, no, I've done my layers wrong. So quickly unpicking that and then reassembling it. So behind the first layer, which is the top of your card, you put your acetate down and then build your layers from there. That way you get the wee groove. Had a wee bit of glue stuck on there, got that off. So that way you have the wee, a little bit of depth in there, so the wee sequins sit in there. Unfortunately, I tried putting in our sequins, taking the sticky off them, but they just didn't want to work in there. I think they, well, actually tried the pink, nice bashful pink gems, and they were just too thick, so I had to resort to the other one. So just layering that there, you can see how I've placed that and positioned that on. And yep, isn't always the way, just didn't quite get my positioning right. So that's why I don't really use the liquid glue here for on cards, because I always seem to have to take off and put back down again. And I'm using the new foam dots there. Love them, 3D dots, they're really cool. So then it's just the thin cuts, which is really cool here. I've used the banner ones. Once again, in the comments I'll put them all down there for you to see. But this is really cute. I love the pink glitter paper. The thing is with the thin cuts, I've noticed when I've put them through the, and I'm using the ribbon border, it fits across the board sideways, but it just doesn't like, I think I've bent it a wee bit. To run it through, you need to go top to bottom, the lengthwise, not across your plate, and it cuts really lovely. So I've just positioned it here where I'm going to do it, and just cutting off the excess, because the top of the elephant is sitting up higher, so I'm just gluing that one down onto the top of that, and then I will glue the other ones down directly onto the card, because otherwise they would have been sitting in mid-air. So just positioning those down with the liquid glue, and then trimming off the excess. So that's all done. Oh no, got to slip the bit of twine in. Yep, our wee twine through there, just tied the knot and then glued that down. Well, I hope you like that, and any questions, put in the comments. This is my first time doing a video and doing a bit of editing, so thank you for bearing with me. Hope you enjoyed.